taking, other devotees also taking, and some are serving. Nana pitha pan khaya akantha puriya.
Nanapidhapana khaya akhanda puriya.
मध्य मध्य हरि कहे आनंदित हया.
Madhye
Madhe
madhye
Madhye
hari
Hori
kahe
Hari Kahe
anandita
Anandita
hai.
Hayya.
So they were eating various types of cakes, and so many different things. How much they were eating till the filling up to the throat. And in between they are also chanting Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari. They are eating and chanting Hari Hari, eating and chanting Hari Hari, like that. Everybody was in great jubilation. Why? Because Lord Himself is there amongst them, Mahaprabhu. So that was the goal of their life, and they were waiting for that moment. And then Lord is now there, and He is also there with them. And so actually, Prabhupada would say, that taking prasadam together is a very important activity. So we should take prasadam with everybody. So what happens even in outside circle, Prabhupada says that business and many of the dealings happen at what time? When they do the very business dealings and important dealings, when they do. Generally,
During their meals, during
ah,
their discussions.
yeah. So they call for lunch, and during lunchtime, then they do some business dealing and like that. Because that is actually a very good time to develop relationship in any circle. Because person is very happy, jolly, so that is very good time. So like that, taking prasadam is given very importance in our Krishna consciousness movement. Taking prasadam together, we see in the initial days also Prabhupada would serve, cook and himself cook and serve to all the devotees. And later he would wash also everybody's plates. And Prabhupada would say, this moment, ISKCON movement became successful due to this prasadam distribution. So these hippies who would come, they would like prasadam very much. But Prabhupada, what he would do? He would keep prasadam in the end. First, you have to do Kirtan. The hippies like Kirtan also. But what they didn't like was the philosophy which he would speak. So Prabhupada, what he would do? He would do Kirtan in the beginning, philosophy in the middle, and end Prasadam. So they would have to sit and hear.
Yes.
So, like that, Prabhupada said that this movement spread because of this Prasadam. So Prasadam is very, very, very important aspect. How many of you came to Bhakti because of Prasadam? Hmm? At least I came. Hmm? How many of you like prasadam? That's why you got attracted and started, coming regularly. Amal Arjun Guru is saying. And others, how they came? Because of philosophy? You got attracted to philosophy or what? I don't think anybody, oh, philosophy. Prasadam, mainly prasadam, right? Yeah,
Prabhuji, Hare
uh,
Krishna.
yeah.
Prabhuji, I got mainly attracted because of the cake, Prabhuji.
Cake. Very well.
Yes.
Where? Which place?
My Siksha Guru, actually my colleague, he was the one who introduced Manoharini and myself to Hare Krishna movement in Krishna Katadesh. So, which is
Qatar.
Qatar.
Okay.
Qatar.
So
Acha.
that Mataji, that is my colleague's wife, both of them are initiated actually, my god
Hmm.
brothers. So they used to make wonderful cake, and that was my main attraction, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, for me, Bhagavad Gita, Prabhuji.
Bhagavad Gita. Oh,
Yes,
not the
sir.
cake, huh?
No,
Cake was
Prabhuji.
secondary.
Actually, Bhagavad Gita was something which was there. I wanted to learn it for, I mean, I don't know what was there
Hmm.
in that, but I had
Good, good.
that intention, icha from my childhood, my school days. I wanted to know what was there.
Okay. Nice. But there are
So,
very few devotees like that who
mm,
come because of philosophy. Many come for prasadam, some come for good nice kirtan, some come for the relationship devotees have. So devotees are so nice people. They talk so nicely, they take care of us so nicely, That was what attracted to me. I also got attracted. One was prasadam and another was devotees relationship. How they are sweet and how they are so selfless, and by their humility I was so much attracted. I never saw such people outside in the college, and they are so selfish people are there outside, but they are so selfless people, so humble. Mm. So this is a very important factor, prasadam and the relationship amongst devotees. This is what actually attracts most of us. So, Prabhupada actually introduced this prasadam, very, very important. Hmm. And Mahaprabhu himself is showing. So, Prabhupada would say we should not be ashamed while doing these two things. One is taking prasadam, and second is business. What is business? Business and prasadam. Don't be ashamed. Be straightforward. So like that. So, Prabhupada would also take prasadam for almost like 40-45 minutes. 45 minutes you take relish prasadam, relish Krishna. And now just Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur's appearance was there, and that I was, reading that Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, when prasadam would come in front of him, he would do achman, you know, and then he would 3 times circumambulate the prasadam plate, and then sit for taking prasadam in very prayerful mood. So he would say, prasadam is Krishna himself, and when we are eating, we should not. I should not eat prasad, but prasad should eat me. Means I should not enjoy prasad, but prasad should enjoy me. Means Krishna should be enjoying us. So, so like that, this prasadam is a very important aspect in our movement, and now here also Mahaprabhu and all the devotees, they are relishing, and they are eating till where? Not stomach full, but till
Neck to the throat.
throat. What the word came here?
Neck.
Akantha, akantha, akantha. Akantha means till the throat, filling
the
till
throat.
throat, not just stomach full. They're eating, they ate all kinds of cakes and they're feeling themselves. At the interval, they vibrated the Lord. So they were also conscious of Lord, and that's why they're chanting Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, remembrance of food. Prasade Govinde. And so, prasadam taking and prasadam distribution. So that among the 6 symptoms, 6 exchanges amongst devotee, they are also giving prasadam and taking prasadam. Very important. So amongst the Mahaprabhu's associates, this was very important activity. Taking prasadam, serving prasadam, giving prasadam. We see here, then we see Nityanand Prabhu and Raghunath Das, Chidadahi. At so many places, there are description of prasadam. Then Raghav Pandit and Damayanti, they preparing such quantity of prasadam for Mahaprabhu. And Prabhupada writes also, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was a very good cook. That's why he is able to describe so many recipes and so many items. Prabhupada says at one place. It seems that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was a great cook. And cooking everybody should know. Something at least, little bit. So that by nice cooking you can do very nice preaching also. Everyone must learn little bit cooking. Little bit cooking, little kirtan and little preaching. That is sufficient. भोजन समाप्त हैला कैला आचमन
भोजन समाप्त हैला कैला
सबारे पराइला प्रभु माल्य चंदन
Sabare
पराइला प्रभु माल्या चंदन.
See, Mahaprabhu is dealing with so much love with each of the devotees. So why they will not come? Hai na? So this is another thing, that how we should also do when we are preaching. So why they would come? Why they would come there? Because Mahaprabhu himself would feed them with his hand. Mahaprabhu himself was putting a garland and chandan on their body. तो कौन नहीं आएगा भाई? They were traveling so long, walking only with this goal that महाप्रभु के हाथों से चंदन माला और फिर prasad, he will give prasad, So with that only, so like that, we should be dealing with others. So even new people, they become attracted by our love and care. People say that people don't care how much you know, but they know how much you care. Very important. People don't care how much you know, but they know how much you
Okay.
care. So they don't care that how much knowledge you have. Hmm. Oh, this Prabhu knows this shloka, he knows this, he knows that. My God, he's quoting this and that. They don't care. They may be impressed little bit, but it's not like they will come for that. People don't care how much you know, but they know how much you care. So what care you give, and that by that they will come. For that one relationship, they will come. So here Mahaprabhu ke us for that relationship with Mahaprabhu, all these 200 devotees would walk for 1 month one way and walk 1 month back. 4 months staying there, 1 month here, 6 months they were taking off. Who would take 6 months off? But they were doing just because Mahaprabhu was giving such, offering such a relationship. So we should, and we see for Prabhupada also many of them would give life because Prabhupada just smiled at them, gave some Mahaprasad or they did some. So that one dealing that would keep devotees going. Mm. So we should also with loving reciprocation should do with new people at least. And of course with devotees also with everyone, but new people they remember that so much. So in our lives also we must have seen some devotees loving reciprocation. Because of that we got hooked. I remember how I came was one devotee. He was in our college only, but he would come on cycle so long to call me for the program. And sometimes he would come in morning, early morning, 4:30, 5 o'clock. And like so much I thought nobody will do for anybody like that. And he would help me in so many ways. So I was really touched by his genuine care and love. And that was very, 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 very a factor for attracting to Krishna consciousness. Prasadam is there, of course, but prasadam is quite gross. But what is also is the behind the that devotee who is giving prasadam. Hmm. So, so we should also know that people don't care how much you know, but they know how much you care. Okay, after everyone had finished his lunch and washed his mouth and hands, he said, personally decorated. Okay, now we'll go a little fast. After thus accepting prasadam, they all went to take rest at their school, and in the evening they came again. So now prasadam is over, done, and now they came again. So now for what they came? Now I think they
Darshan,
also
darshan. Mahaprabhu's
darshan.
darshan.
No, Mr. Jagannath Darshan also he said, "Na you go, we will go together." This time I also came to meet and the Lord took the opportunity. Anyway, I think they must have taken darshan then. After prasadam, they went to the respective residences, and then in between this time, they must have taken Jagannath darshan. And then evening, they again came to meet Mahaprabhu. So morning, evening, all so nice, na? Morning maybe Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and daytime you take Jagannath darshan, and evening again Mahaprabhu. The whole day, so much. So night, what you will dream about? What you will dream? Night.
About the
Dream.
loving exchanges.
About
Yeah. And Mahaprabhu and Mahaprabhu's dealing, and it's like whole day you are with Mahaprabhu and all the devotees. Night also that same thing will come in the mind. Sometimes we get that experience during Kartik Yatra, and we go for yatras. During the yatras in whole days, like in Dham, you go and then visit this Dham and then hear this lecture, and then daytime devotees talking, and then evening Maharaj lecture, and whole day is so Krishna conscious. Night also you feel so nice. So like that, these devotees you see, morning meeting with Mahaprabhu, evening then again going. meaning what they are doing. Now Ramanand Rai also came this time to meet Mahaprabhu. And the Lord took opportunity to introduce him to all the Vaishnavas. So Mahaprabhu then took them to took the temple of Jagannath. So now Mahaprabhu said, "Chalo, abhi." Now they have come in the morning. So ideally, if they have come in the morning, they should have taken bath and gone for Jagannath darshan. But now they are taking Jagannath darshan in the evening because Mahaprabhu himself had instructed कि हम साथ में जाएंगे. When they came, they took bath and they directly went to Gambhira, met Mahaprabhu, took prasadam, then went and took rest. And now evening, they all of them are going for darshan. Hmm. So now that also was so amazing that with Mahaprabhu taking darshan of Jagannath, and began the congregational chanting of the holy name. So recently we had gone last month with I told us with Vedvyas Priya Maharaj and his disciples to Jagannath Puri. We were there for a few days. So there many of the devotees they were going in the night when Lord Jagannath sleeps. Na? So they would go around. They were saying that for Shayan it's like 11, 12 o'clock, where Nidra Devi is called. A person Nidra Devi comes actually, so that Lord goes to sleep. So Nidra Devi ka darshan, and then they could sit half an hour, 1 hour in front of the Lord. How they make the Lord sleep, that is called Shayan. तो शयन के समय these devotees would go, some of them, and then 12 1 बजे almost I think Lord sleeps by almost like 1 o'clock, 1 or sometimes it becomes 2, and then these devotees would come back and then again go for waking up the Lord at 4:30. I was surprised. They are so enthusiastic. तो भगवान को सुलाना भी है आके 2 घंटा बस they would come and then again go. Few of them did that, like that for few days. शयन भगवान को सुला के फिर भगवान को जगाने के लिए भी जाते. I said I don't have so much enthusiasm, but some of them were really, really very enthusiastic. So they like that. So it's so nice, na? You know, Jagannath ji, now they are going with Mahaprabhu to take darshan of Jagannath. So Jagannath sleeps very less, 2 hours only he will take rest. So many devotees come for taking darshan. It's a huge line. So, uh, and there is huge kirtan now, everybody chanting, congregational chanting. Such a nice fortune to take darshan with the Lord himself. Then after seeing the Dhuparti of the Lord, they all began congregational chanting. Then the Padicha, the superintendent of temple, came and offered flower garland and sandal pump to everyone. I think this must be in the outside temple hall or inside the temple. Let's see. चारिदिके चारि संप्रदाय करे न कीर्तन
चारिदिके चारि
चारिदिके
संप्रदाय
चारि
करेण
संप्रदाय करेन कीर्तन
मध्य नृत्य करे प्रभु सच्चिदानंदन
मध्ये
मध्ये
नृत्य करे
नृत्य
प्रभु
प्रभु
सचिदानंदन
सच्चिदानंद।
हाँ तो चारि संप्रदाय चार संप्रदाय मीन्स ऑल 4 संप्रदाय and Madhya Prabhu. So Lord is in the between. So 4 parties, not Chara Sampradaya. They are not that Kumar Sampradaya, Shri Sampradaya, but the 4 parties in 4 direction to perform Sankirtan. And the middle of them, the Lord Himself, known as Raman. So 4 parties were around the Lord, and they were doing Sankirtan, and Lord is in the middle.
middle.
Yeah, perform Sankirtan. So this was outside. Actually, Beda Kirtan means where that circumambulation is outside road. जगन्नाथ के बाहर का जो circumambulation road है ना, it's not inside the temple. It is outside the temple. So that there they would do this Beda Kirtan. So now how many people were there and what? In the 4 groups, there were 8 mridangas and 32 kartal. All together they began to vibrate the transcendent sound. Everyone said, very good, very good. What they were saying? Bhala, bhala.
भले भले
Bhala, bhala, bhala. Bhale
भले
nahi.
भले
Bhala. So 8 mridangas and 32 kartal. It's a huge sound. Sound system was there or no? Without sound system. So without sound system, they would sing because the lead singer, along with that lead singer, few will sing. You know, so lead will not be one singer. There are few singer who would lead. I guess like that. That's why the sound will come so loud. When the tumultuous vibration of Sankirtan resounded, all good fortune immediately awakened, and the sound penetrated the whole universe through the 14 planetary system. Haribol. So this is Prema Sankirtan, not normal Kirtan. So this is very special Kirtan. Kirtana arambhe prema uthali chalila.
कीर्तन आरंभे
में
प्रेम उठाली
उठाली चलिला नीलाचल वासी लोक धया आईला.
नीलाचल
नीलाचल
नीलाचलवासी
वासी
लोका
Dhaya
लोका
Aila.
Aila.
So when this Prema Kirtan started, everyone in the Nilachal, they started coming to see what is this special Sankirtan. So this is not normal Sankirtan. This is what? Prema Sankirtan. Haribol. All the residents of Jagannath came running. And because Mahaprabhu is there, who is dancing and personally guiding, and everybody is so enthusiastic. So in this, Mahaprabhu would show Ashtasattvic Vikar, and sometimes it's like the tears from his eyes would shoot like syringe, and it would spread on the devotees around, and some devotees would drink that. What will happen if that syringe of tears of syringe of Mahaprabhu is spread on your body? If you are there and the syringe, some drops fall on your body, you'll be happy.
Tirtham. Tirtham.
fortunate.
You in this ecstasy. And sometimes foam from Mahaprabhu's mouth will come. Some devotees would take also that. Since in this Prem Sankirtan, Mahaprabhu also lot of Ashtasattvic Vikar. And Mahaprabhu sometimes would become very light like a cotton. And devotees would pass Mahaprabhu from one hand to another. Like they pass a cotton swab. Or Mahaprabhu would become like kurma. His hands and legs would go inside and he would become like tortoise. So this all things happen in this Prema Sankirtan. So devotees forgot the external world. They forgot everything. So similar kind of kirtan is also described by Nityanand Prabhu who would do kirtan. So when he was coming from Jagannath Puri to Navadvip, when Mahaprabhu told to Nityanand Prabhu, you should go back. And Nityanand Prabhu along with associates, they were also doing such kirtan, Prem Sankirtan. So they forgot the way, they forgot what is happening, and they would go just in any direction. So it took many months. Generally, 1 month it would take from Mayapur to Navadvip. From Jagannath Puri to Navadvip. But it took many months, and they didn't care. They did eight for many days. So Nityanand Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, their kirtan was not normal kirtan. Prema Sankirtan. Everyone was astonished to see such a performance, and they all agreed that never before had Kirtan been performed and ecstatic love of God so exhibited. And this was in public, outside the temple. Everybody could see and take part in this. Mahaprabhu circumambulated the temple of Jagannath and continuously dance about the whole area. So this is the outer road, ring road of Jagannath temple. There they were doing. And this is not Rath Yatra. This is other time. Beda Kirtan is other time. See, as the circumambulation was performed, the four Kirtan parties sang in front and in the rear. When Mahaprabhu fell down to the ground, Nityananda Rai Prabhu lifted him up, sang in front and in the rear. So all around this four parties in four directions, and in middle Mahaprabhu is there dancing. See now, the description is the Ashtasattvikar. Ashrupulaka Kampasveda Gambhira Hukara.
Ashrupulaka
अश्रुपुलक कंभास्वेद गंभीर कुंभार
विकार देखी लोके चमत्कार.
प्रेमेरे विकार देखी लोके चमत्कार
So sometimes there are tears. Pulak means hair standing on the end. Kamp means you have to tremble. Sweat means so much of sweat would come. Gambhira hunkar, and then you would make some deep sound. Prema dekhi loke chamatkar. Now, if you see that in some person, that was like the feast for the eyes. You know? Seeing somebody having such transformation. Ashta sattvic vikar. And everybody's eyes were fixed on Mahaprabhu's dancing. Hmm. And seeing such transformation, they also felt some transformation in their body. So it was now Mahaprabhu was showing this in public. Hmm. In Shiva Sangan, he was showing that in closed doors. But in Jagannath Puri nowadays, to public, everybody could see. Now, Mahaprabhu's such transformation, just by seeing him, people were becoming devotees. Hmm. So recently we had gone even to Gadaigiri. You know which place is Gadaigiri? Hmm? I've not heard about Gadaigiri. Yes or no?
No, Prabhu.
No approach.
Oh, this is a place from Bhubaneswar where our His Holiness Gaur Govind Maharaj, hmm, his village where he took birth and in childhood he stayed there. So Gadaigiri we had gone there. That is place of Gaur Govind Maharaj. So there the devotees were telling different pastimes of Gaur Govind Maharaj. And it was so wonderful to hear. So actually Gaur Govind Maharaj, Prabhupada also said that he is actually Nitya Siddha. Hmm. So he is devotee from birth. He is not ordinary. So at the first meeting only Prabhupada told him, have you taken sannyas? I will give you sannyas. In the first meeting. So Prabhupada gave him first, second, third initiation very quickly. So devotees are objecting. Devotee said, Prabhupada, he is new. Prabhupada said, you are new. He is devotee from birth. So Gorgan Maharaj's life story is also very inspiring. And his biography is there, Krishna Alingita Vigraha. So in that I have read that how even Gorgovind Maharaj showed such symptoms like Ashta Sattvic Vikar. Here we see in Mahaprabhu's body, personality, hair standing on end and sweating and trembling and tears coming. And even it is said that devotees could see Gorgovind Maharaj bodily colors changing in the final days like that. And even they had called Akinchan Krishna's Babaji Maharaj, Prabhupada's god brother, that please see what our Guru Maharaj is doing and what he is undergoing. So when Akinchan Krishna's Babaji Maharaj saw that, he said that he is in the highest level of ecstasy. This is Ashta Sattvic Vikar, which Mahaprabhu himself used to show. So don't disturb him. So for months together, he would not eat anything. He would go in samadhi. And he would even scratch his body or head. He would hit his head on the wall, just like Mahaprabhu would do in Gambhira. So something similar like that. So it was very amazing to hear about such great soul. Hmm. So everybody could see this with their own eyes. Mahaprabhu showing this. See, Veda Nritya, the dancing surrounding the temple. So this Veda Nritya is what? The kirtan they would do around the temple. After circumambulating the temple, Mahaprabhu for some time remained at the rear of the temple and continued his Sankirtan. Yeah. Means in the back when they went. Total circle they would do. Na? चारिदिके चारि संप्रदाय उच्चैश्वरे गाय
चारिदिके चारि संप्रदाय उच्चैश्वर्ये गाया
मध्ये तांडव नृत्य करे गौरराय
मध्ये तांडव नृत्य करे
गौरराय.
गौरराय.
See, so Tandav. Tandav actually this word comes for Shivji. And Lord Shiva does Tandav Nritya to annihilate.
Yes.
But here this word is where Mahaprabhu was dancing very vigorously. All the four groups were around and they were loudly singing, and Mahaprabhu was loudly jumping with great enthusiasm. As much they were singing with enthusiasm, Mahaprabhu was dancing with that great enthusiasm. Hmm. So it was like a competition. They were chanting and Mahaprabhu dancing, chanting, dancing, chanting, dancing, chanting, dancing. So everybody was like flowing in that river. Hmm.
So Mahaprabhu, he's called as Gaura Nataraj.
Government Raj. Yeah. So because he can dance much better than Nataraj, who is Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva can also learn many things from him. So Mahaprabhu is dancing and the group is chanting. And there were very, very sweet singers also in the group. Who were the good singers? Uh, Swarup Damodar himself. Swarup Damodar is a very, very good singer. Then Mukunda, Vasu Ghosh, whether they were there or not, I don't know. But Swarup Damodar was one of the very good singers. And yeah, many other singers. So the singers were also singing with so wonderfully mellow, and Mahaprabhu dancing so graciously and with such transformation, Ashta Sattvic Vikar. So those who are participating in that kirtan, they would have never forgotten in their life that kirtan. Hmm. So have you ever had any experience of such kirtan where you forgot yourself and you are like in samadhi and you are in complete total bliss when you are in some sankirtan, kirtan? Anybody has experience like that? No? Nobody has experience of Prem Sankirtan? In Kanaya Desh, you don't have Prem Sankirtan? Acha.
Yes,
Sudarshan
Prabhu.
also
In the
didn't
end
go.
of the program, devotees.
Acha. Dancing
So,
Kirtan?
yes, that is also there. But for
Acha.
short duration, not for so long. We have.
On Friday, every Friday you have, I think, then?
Yes, every Friday we have.
Okay. Good, good.
When last
So,
time when His Holiness Krishna Chaitanya Maharaj had come, we had wonderful kirtan
okay.
for 20
Um,
minutes, 25 minutes. We had wonderful dance and kirtan.
Limbo. Yeah, somebody when a special guest come who is like expert in that and great, they have ecstasy and they do kirtan, that is also very amazing. Here recently Chandra Maharaj had come, and he was here for 1 week or almost, and daily he was singing Guru Puja. And the Guru Puja would go for like almost like 1 hour or something. It was so wonderful. And generally, those devotees who would not come in Guru Puja, they would also be there and dancing, and Maharaj singing and dancing and singing and dancing, and he would circle all around. It was like a feast. It felt like Maharaj should stay here only in VCC. Although his age is like so much, but still Maharaj is so enthusiastic, dancing and daily in Guru Puja. It was like so wonderful. Mm. So this kirtan is a very important part. We should participate in Sankirtan, in Kirtan. So this is what actually will give us transformation. This will transform us. Prema Sankirtan. So Sankirtan gives us what is called synergy. Hmm? Synergy. Just like 1 plus 1 is normally 2. But in synergy, 1 plus 1 becomes how much?
11.
1 1.
11. No, 11. Because normally is 1 plus 1 is 2, but in synergy 1 plus 1 becomes 11. So that is the power of association. When association is there, then actually that is called Sangat Shakti Kali Yuge. When everybody comes together and they chant and dance and they keep Krishna in the center, then the great energy flows. Because Krishna himself says, na, Naham Tishtami Vaikunte Naham yogi hridayeshva yatra gayanti mad bhakta tatra tishtamina. So wherever devotees chant together, there I am there personally. Hmm. So Mahaprabhu is there personally when everybody dances and chants. In one group, Nityanand Prabhu was dancing, in another group, Advaita Acharya was dancing. So in each group also there was one dancer, there was some singers, there was some rhythm player, and Mahaprabhu was in the middle of all the four. Hmm. So this management was also there. Vakreshwar Pandit began to dance in another group, Shivas Thakur. So who were the four dancers? Nityanand Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Vakreshwar Pandit, and Shivas Thakur. So these are the four dancers. So they were also very great dancers. Vakreshwar Pandit once danced, he would not stop for how much time? What was his stamina?
72 hours.
Oh, 72
Three
hours.
days.
My God. Huh?
3 days. Yes.
3 days, 72 hours. My God. Continuously. That kind of dancer. Huh? So it was like, so to see that dance was also so amazing. So Nityanand Prabhu, then Advaita Acharya, Vakreshwar Pandit, and Shivas Thakur. They were all powerful dancers in each group. Well, this dancer, Mahaprabhu watched them and performed a miracle. What is a miracle? Mahaprabhu stood in the middle of the dancers, and all the dancers in all directions perceived that Mahaprabhu was looking at them. The middle of the dancer, and all the dancers in all directions perceived that Mahaprabhu was looking at them. Okay, so Mahaprabhu, when he was in the middle, although all four groups were there, kirtan parties, and each had dancer, but each one of them felt that Mahaprabhu is looking at them. Hmm. So all four are all around him. Now Mahaprabhu can look at one only, not one at a time. But Mahaprabhu did a miracle by which everybody was thinking that Mahaprabhu is seeing my dance, Mahaprabhu is seeing my dance. So they were feeling more inspired. Hmm. Yeah. In wanting to see the dancing of four great persons, exhibit his miracle of seeing everyone simultaneously. So Mahaprabhu is in the middle and he wanted to see everyone dancing. So who are the four dancers?
Nityananda Prabhu, Advaitacharya, Vakreshwar Pandit, Srivas Thakur.
So Mahaprabhu was looking at each one and they were feeling inspired. "Arey, Mahaprabhu dekh rahe, अच्छे से dance करो." So they were also inspired to dance. And Mahaprabhu was looking and everyone who saw Mahaprabhu could understand that he was performing miracle, but did not know how it was and that he could see on all four sides. So they understood some miracle is happening, some miracle is happening. चारों के चारों लोग इतना एकदम उत्साही हो रहे, कुछ तो miracle है. Mahaprabhu is doing some miracle, but they couldn't understand how it is happening and how he is doing all that. In his own pastime, Vrindavan Krishna used to eat in the seat and this, one of the covered by pursued Krishna. See Mahaprabhu in the even in the Vrindavan Leela, when you have seen that photo picture where Krishna is sitting and all the cowherd boys sitting around him taking prasadam, you have seen or not?
Yes, Prabhu, we have seen.
So in that, Krishna may be facing somebody and his back is towards somebody, but everybody would see that Krishna is looking at me. Krishna likes me. Krishna loves me only. So he will feel so special. And like that, everybody will feel special. Hmm? That Krishna is always with me. Krishna smiles at me. Krishna looks at me. Krishna is having very intimate relationship with me because I am very special. So he would also feel such special emotions for Krishna. Hmm. So like that, everybody would have such emotion for Krishna. So only Krishna can do. For us, we can only give our heart and love to one person. We cannot love so many persons at one time. But Krishna would do that. So Krishna can satisfy everyone completely. We can satisfy one person completely, and that also is difficult. But Krishna can satisfy many, and everyone 100%. That is Krishna. When someone came nearby while dancing, Mahaprabhu would tightly embrace him. Just like if you go near Mahaprabhu, and then Mahaprabhu was dancing, and Mahaprabhu would see and tightly embrace him, Hari Bol. And then what will happen to him after Mahaprabhu embrace? He will not be the same person. If Mahaprabhu embraces somebody and that also while doing kirtan, then gone. That person's family and all material attachments gone. And he will only become mad only. That's all. That will be the transformation. Upon seeing the great dancing, great love, and great Sankirtan, all the people of Jagannath Puri floated in great ecstatic love. So just by seeing they were floating in love, then what to speak of if Mahaprabhu would embrace? Hmm? And somebody would go purposefully near Mahaprabhu. So then Mahaprabhu embraces. If Mahaprabhu embraces, then the tears, by that tears he would get Abhishek. Hmm. So like that, everybody was in ecstasy. Whole Jagannath Puri was floating in ecstasy. Hearing the greatness of Sankirtan, King Prataprudra went on the top of the palace and watched the performance with his personal associate. So Prataprudra didn't dare to go near because he knows that Mahaprabhu doesn't like. So he went on the terrace. He thought, let me watch from the terrace. So now what he saw was the king was very astonished with Mahaprabhu's kirtan and king's anxiety to meet him increased unlimitedly. Now he's seeing the kirtan and he's seeing that Mahaprabhu is embracing him, and Mahaprabhu is giving darshan to everybody, but I am not getting darshan. When Mahaprabhu will embrace me. So Pratap Rudra was feeling, yeah. So Pratap Rudra, you see that you can feel how Pratap Rudra must be feeling. दैट सबको मर्सी मिल रहा है, सबको मर्सी मिल रहा है, लेकिन मुझे छोड़ के पूरे जगन्नाथपुरी में सबको कृपा मिल रहा है, लेकिन मुझे नहीं. So that's what he said. Mahaprabhu has come to this material world with a vow that I will give mercy to everybody except this King Prataprudra. So Prataprudras only utkantha or his greed to achieve Mahaprabhu's mercy only increased by seeing this dance. After the Sankirtan ended, Mahaprabhu watched the offering of the flowers to Lord Jagannath. Okay, it meant. And the king said, okay. Then the Kirtan ended, Mahaprabhu watched the offering of flowers to Lord Jagannath deity, then he and all the Vaishnavas returned to his residence. So evening time they did this Kirtan and then they went inside to take darshan and then see this was the offering of flowers. I think they do in the night time, offering nice fragrant flowers to Lord Jagannath before taking rest. And then everybody came home, Hari Bo. The superintendent of the temple then brought large quantities of prasadam, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally distributed to all devotees. And again prasadam. My God. Morning they took prasadam, and then evening again prasadam. And in the between dancing. So that is actually our process. Chanting, dancing and feasting. The whole world in so much anxiety, stress, war, crime, but devotees are busy in what? These three things. What are the three things? What?
Chanting,
Bhajan,
dancing,
bhajan,
wandering prasadam.
chanting,
Bhajan,
dancing,
bhajan.
and feasting.
Yeah. And everybody in the whole world, they are in anxiety, depression, stress, committing suicide, this, that. But devotees are fully absorbed in doing chanting, dancing, and feasting. And people are so much miserable outside. If we go outside for preaching, you will see that people are so miserable. Either they have some financial problem, they have relationship problem, they have some mental problem, health issues, this health issue, that issue, so many problem. Hmm. So material world is full of this, but a devotee is complete. It's not that a devotee has no problem, but because his focus is Krishna, his problems become very small. Hmm. So, so actually, a devotee is very compassionate. He goes out and actually gives this process to the people who are suffering outside. So we have the solution. So just like if there is a line of 1 foot, a line like this, 30 centimeter line you draw. If you want to make that line small, then without touching the line, how can you make that line small?
You
Draw
draw
a
a
big
bigger
line.
line next to it.
Huh?
You could draw a bigger line next to it.
Then naturally this line becomes small, without touching. So similarly, the problems will be there in this material world, whether you are devotee or non-devotee. But when you bring a big Krishna in our life, then the Krishna becomes so focused, and the deep ecstasy and the satisfaction by the Krishna, by Krishna conscious process, that makes the problem very small. So it's not that devotee don't have problem. Outside people have problem, devotees also have problem. But devotees make the problem small by bringing Krishna in life. And that's why devotee is oblivious. Devotee is so happy. And we should be very compassionate to give this happiness to outside people also. So, so we may not be able to solve their problems, but we can give them Krishna, by which their problems become small. So we should preach, that's why, and bring people, because we have the solution. We have the happiness, unlimited happiness, which people are hankering for. The the world is so miserable. Should all do it. So and then brought prasadam, okay? Finally, they all departed to rest in bed. In this way, Mahaprabhu, the son of Sivan, performed his pastime. Hari Bol. Yavat achila sabe Mahaprabhu sange.
यावत् अचिला
अचिला
सबे
सबे
महाप्रभु
महाप्रभु
संगे
संगे
प्रभु संगे
प्रतिदिन ए मत करे कीर्तन रंगे.
प्रतिदिन ये
प्रतिदिन ये
करे
मत
कीर्तन
करे
रंगे
कीर्तन
Oh, what a fortune. So, as long as devotees remained in Jagannath Puri, this pastime of Prem Sankirtan would happen daily. What a fortune. Amazing. My God. Not 1 day, not 2 days. How many days? How many days this pastime would happen?
months, Prabhu.
4 months. Chaturmasya, they would stay there, whole Chaturmasya. Generally, Chaturmasya means it is a time for rain.
Rain.
So there was rain of Prema Sankirtan during Chaturmasya in Jagannath Puri. So that is the time when Rath Yatra also is there, na? June, July. Rath Yatra and Chaturmasya, all that. So the 4 months they would be there. They would hardly, how time would pass there. I explained lots past times again, and I bless everyone with this benediction. By listening to this description, we will surely become the servant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hari Bol. So, how many of you want to become servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Everyone or no one? Then you have to listen this again and again by listening to the description. At least you have heard once. So, by hearing, we become servant of Mahaprabhu. Hari Bol. फिर ऊपर रघुनाथ पदे यार आस चैतन्य चरितामृत कहे कृष्णदास.
श्री रूप रघुनाथ पदे हर आस चैतन्य
चैतन्य
चरितामृत
चरितामृत
कहे
कहे
कृष्णदास.
कृष्णदास
स्वरूप रघुनाथ पदे यार आस.
हरि
So
हरि बोल
my desire is to be situated at the lotus feet of Sri Rup and Raghunath. So Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami is saying, and thus I narrate this Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. So Rupa Raghunath. So, so why Rup and Raghunath only? Sri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, Sri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath. What about others? Why Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami offering to Rupa and Raghunath? Any guess? No.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
Raghunath Das Goswami was narrating Chaitanya
Hmm.
Mahaprabhu pastimes in the banks of
Radha Kund.
Radha Kund. So
Yes.
that inspired Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj to write Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Hmm. And Rupa Goswami is our Sambandh, is our Acharya. We are following him. And Rupanugas we are called. And then Raghunath Das is from one from whom he heard. Yeah, Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami, the Rupa Raghunath. Yes. So Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami is giving us what? Nectar. चैतन्य चरितामृत यही अमृत रस सिंधु कर्ण मन तृप्त करे जार एक बिंदु. So Chaitanya Charitamrita is like ocean of nectar, and even a drop of it can satisfy our karna and mana. ear and the mind completely. That is the power of Chaitanya Charitamrita. So we should actually regularly read Chaitanya Charitamrita. So it is said that Bhagavad Gita is the identity of the Lord, Bhagavatam is the activity of the Lord, and Chaitanya Charitamrita is the mentality of the Lord. Hmm. So one is identity, one is activity, and one is mentality. So what Mahaprabhu would feel, the deep ecstasy and Mahaprabhu's love, and Mahaprabhu, because he has come in the form, in the mood of Radharani. So Radharani's deep ecstasy or deep longing for Krishna. So by reading and by hearing Chaitanya Charitamrita, we will also get that drop of that. So very, very important to read it regularly and hear it. Okay, so we have completed successfully the chapter number 11. So it was a long chapter. Beda Kirtan pastimes. So we, by reading, we can also participate in the Beda Kirtan pastimes. So amazing. So those who have heard attentively and with great faith, they will become servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is the here benediction is given. Very bold. So thank you so much. Because of you all, I am actually
Hare
reading
Krishna, Prabhu.
Chaitanya Charitamrita, and because I alone will not be able to relish. With all of you, I am able to relish Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's so beautiful. Alone I have read it once, but discussing with all of you, it's so wonderful. Mahaprabhu's Veda Kirtan pastimes, Ashta Sattvic Vikar.
Thank you,
So all of
Prabhuji.
you are
You're
great
lucky.
devotees.
You're lucky. You're lucky.
Something I am speaking, you are all hearing so attentively.
Prabhuji, please give us 1 minute. Please.
Very bold.
Yes, we want
Thank
to
you.
thank you formally, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Shivana Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhu, you are free, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhu.
Hare
Nandar
Krishna.
Pranam, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhu.
Very
Very long
bold.
chapter. So made it very nicely. So we are able to relish
You are
this.
not bored, na? Because of the long chapter.
No, bro.
It's
Interesting.
a long chapter.
We
Yeah,
seek all
thank
the
you.
blessings of Vaishnava, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all of you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Bold.
Thank you. So we'd like to thank on behalf of all assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, we'd like to express our gratitude to Prabhu by taking the shelter of the holy name. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
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 Rama
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 Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa
Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo.